Cold temperatures are breaking records across the nation. We have the details on all preparations you'll need to take.
Trump expands his tariff plans onto the auto, tech, and pharmacy industries.
And rap star APAP Rocky is found not guilty in a years-long assault case.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining ntTV News at Noon. I'm Katie Muncie.
And I'm Amanda Villatoro.
This morning, a large number of Americans are facing dangerously cold weather throughout this week. A strengthening storm system is expected to bring hazardous winter weather to the central U.S., which will eventually reach to the mid-Atlantic coast. The dreary weather will complicate recovery efforts in Kentucky, Virginia, and West Virginia due to deadly floods that occurred over the weekend. 3/4 of the U.S. population is expected to experience below freezing temperatures by Friday. More than 270 temperature records are expected to be set across at least 27 states.
Alaska is back as Texans are facing record-breaking temperatures. Jay Lathan has the details on how to prepare. Jay?
Thanks, Amanda. Denton is cooler than cool. It's ice cold. And here's what you need to know. First off, take care of your loved ones. That means checking on neighbors and family. That also means bringing in pets and plants inside. Secondly, protect your home. Wrap outdoor pipes, let indoor faucets drip, and keep flammable objects at least 3 feet from heaters. Lastly, protect yourself. If you choose to brave the elements, dress in warm, lightweight layers, and watch for ice on sidewalks and roads. And in a world that feels colder than 3 below, remember to keep your P's. That means pipes, people, plants, and pets. That's all I have. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Jaden. Amanda, I don't know about you, but I am not loving this freezing weather we're having right now.
I know. I am shocked about the cold front we've gotten this week. It was nearly impossible for me to get out of my cozy bed this morning. Well, let's hear more from our weather anchor, Shelby Wright.
Thank you, guys. Looking at our current conditions today, we are seeing with pretty cloudy skies at 15 degrees. That feels like -1. And then look at our wind speed, we're up to 17 miles per hour. Going into tonight, we're going to be looking at pretty clear skies, luckily. However, the temperature is going up to 21 degrees. That's going to feel like 8 still. And we're going down in the wind speed to 13 miles per hour. Looking into tomorrow, we're going to be sitting with actually sunny skies with that temperature going to about 20 degrees. It's going to still feel like 8 degrees with that wind speed as well going down to 12 miles per hour. So if you're going outside today or tomorrow, I would bundle up and bring a jacket. Thank you, guys. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Shelby. Californians are concerned after seeing smoke on Tuesday coming from the Vistra Moss Landing lithium battery facility. Residents living in Monterey, California are on high alerts. This is because the facility was the site of a massive fire in January. This initial fire destroyed 70% of the facility. Firefighters say batteries at the facility have once again reignited. They have informed nearby residents to close their windows and doors as authorities monitor the air quality.
And in Wisconsin, a couple sprung into action after an explosion occurred at their neighbor's home. Tyler Lau and Stacy Kraft wasted no time when they saw the wreckage from their living room. Tyler Lau told reporters, "I go over to the side and there's this old man standing on the side of the house. I run over there and this lady was trying to get out, so I pulled her out of that window." While a cause of the explosion has not been confirmed, Kraft says she was comforting the man and walking him to safety when the home went up in flames. Both the man and the woman suffered severe burns, and the couple are now praying for their recovery.
President Donald Trump is expanding his tariff plan. We have the industries he's placing on the chopping block coming up next.
And UNT is holding an event to better the mental health of those around you. Stay with us.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out Dat Q Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a .Q Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for .Q's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.q.org to learn more. .Q, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
Are you looking for a fun club with travel opportunities? Dive into the UNT Swim Club. Practicing Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Pole Recreation Center. We accept members at any skill level. For more information, reach out to us at unt.swimclub on Instagram.
All right, look up here. 1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad, I got it. You're right, Mom. I have.
President Donald Trump has announced plans to place tariffs on auto, tech, and pharmacy industries. Trump recently implemented a 10% across-board tariff on goods imported from China, as well as 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports. Economy experts have warned that the new tariffs could potentially hurt consumers and businesses with higher prices and cost. Consumers are expected to be affected most by the new import taxes on cars, as prices could jump by thousands of dollars. The new tariffs could begin as early as April.
President Trump also states that companies are actively getting ready for another wave of tariffs. Currently, U.S. businesses are paying the pseudo taxes on imports. That means that another round of taxes can impact their supply chains and costs and the prices they charge consumers. CNN's Amy Kiley reports.
It'll be in the neighborhood of 25%.
President Donald Trump is detailing new tariffs he says are in the works. They could affect vehicles, pharmaceuticals, and computer chips. Trump says he'll formally unveil them as early as April 2nd. That's the day after the previously stated deadline for an investigation into reciprocal tariffs. Trump says he's giving governments and businesses time to respond.
I've been contacted by some of the biggest companies in the world, and because of what we're doing economically and through tariffs and taxes and incentives, they want to come back into the United States.
That leeway comes as some American businesses appear to be struggling with Trump's rapid-fire trade changes. The National Association of Home Builders reports its confidence index is the lowest it's been in 5 months. The industry is dealing with new steel and aluminum tariffs. Other companies say the 10% tariff on Chinese imports is hindering their supply chains. Future tariffs could affect all sorts of industries.
So you might get a state like Indiana, for example, that has a lot of pharmaceutical business being hit much harder than a state like Iowa or Wisconsin. It's going to be interesting to see where the pain is felt if indeed these tariffs go through.
Businesses around the world also are dealing with the onslaught of change.
Every day there's a different tariff and a different plan. It remains to be seen what happens.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
I have to say, Katie, I don't think I've been more upset with the groundhog a day in my life. I'm ready to stop complaining about the winter and start complaining about the Texas heat.
I know, Amanda. I am so ready for some spring weather. Let's take it back over to our weather anchor, Shelby Wright, who may or may not have some good news for us. Shelby?
Thank you, guys. Looking across North Texas today, we're seeing some pretty stable temperatures across the map. However, up north in Bowie, we're seeing 12 degrees, rising a little bit, going down into Decatur, into Gainesville and Denton. We're seeing it rise up to 15 degrees. Continuing south, we're going to start seeing it go down into 18 degrees in Dallas, 16 degrees in Fort Worth. And then over in Sulphur Springs, they're saying that a nicer 20 degrees temperature. Looking at our state map today, we're going to be seeing up north once again, Amarillo is seeing at 6 degrees, which very cold. Going over to Oklahoma, we're seeing 10 degrees up there, 14 degrees down in Abilene, where it's going to keep rising into 15 degrees to Denton. Austin is going to 24 degrees, while Houston is going to 35 degrees. However, our lucky winners today are over there in West Texas, where El Paso is at 53 degrees. Going into our 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies for about the rest of this week. Those temperatures are going to keep steadily rising up to about 37 degrees to 47 degrees for our highs into Friday and Saturday. Looking at this weekend, we are seeing a pretty low chance of rain, about 15%. However, those temperatures are going up to 60 degrees on Sunday. Going into Monday and Tuesday, we are actually going to be getting some sun, where it's going to be going to 71 and 72 degrees with just some lows of 46 to 50 in the nights. Thank you, guys. That was our weather report. If you're going outside, remember to bring a jacket and bundle up. Thank you, guys. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Shelby. While looking out for your physical health during this weather, you'll need to remember to take care of your mental health as well.
That's right, Katie. And there's a way to do that right here at UNT. Katie Brackens has the latest. Katie?
That's right, guys. UNT is holding a one-day course on how to identify and help someone who is developing a mental health problem or experience a mental health crisis. It will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Support and Service Building, room 102. Now, you will need to register for a time. You can do this by finding the event on UNT Events page and then scrolling down to the Bridge app link they have listed. Throughout this training, you'll learn to identify, understand, and respond to signs of addiction and mental health illnesses. Topics covered include anxiety, depression, psychosis, and addiction. You'll also receive a full-color 100-plus page resource manual. Each session will be led by Denton County MHMR, and you'll have the opportunity to get CEUs and CPEs and other required credits. Lunch will be provided, and session with less than 5 participants will be canceled, so keep an eye out. That's all I have here for Eye of the Eagle. Back to you at the desk.
Rap star APAP Rocky was found not guilty in a year-long assault case. We have the reactions coming up.
And I got to take a trip to a music community here in Denton. I have the story coming up next on North Texas Television.
I wonder what's on the radio today. I don't know about this. This is not it.
Everything alternative, commercial free. 88.1 Indie.
Here at KNTU, we have 2 traditional stations, 88.1 Indie and KNTU Jazz. We've also recently launched an internet radio station called Mean Green Hits. If you want to hear more, you can check us out at MediaNorthTexas.com.
That was pretty good.
I use Flex to buy my favorite snacks.
I use Flex to get me through my mornings.
I use Flex at my favorite campus restaurants.
I love how Flex is a cashless payment method and can be used at all campus dining venues.
So, how do you use Flex?
over the weekend, I had the opportunity to visit Denton's newest music school. Let's take a look.
Have an interest in music but unsure where to start? First Christian Church of Denton is now opening its doors to a new music academy. Located in the heart of Denton, the academy invites students of all ages to pursue their love of music.
We want students to feel like they're doing more than just taking a piano lesson. We want them to have a really strong foundation in music, and we want them to grow to appreciate it.
And for their families. There are a lot of studies that show that participating in music, whether you're playing music or you're just enjoying it, listening to it, that it increases your health and well-being.
Currently, the Imagine Music Academy offers lessons in voice, brass, percussion, individual, and group piano, and will soon extend into strings, music therapy, and early childhood music. Accompanied with state-of-the-art instruments, passionate teachers, and spacious rehearsal areas, students are given what they need in order to grow in their musical journey.
I think that music and the arts is a really important resource for channeling, your creativity and the way that you express yourself. And I think that's one of the reasons why Imagine Music Academy is so exciting to me to be able to offer to people.
Everyone is worthy of music. A lot of people don't think they are, but everyone is worthy.
With ntTV News, I'm Katie Muncie.
The Imagine Music Academy is now enrolling. If you are interested, you can check out their website at imadenton.org.
Katie, I really think I took advantage of that warmer weather last week.
Yeah, Amanda. While it might be too cold for outdoor games, our segment anchor Jessica Qualley got the chance to soak in the sun when some early spring weather popped up last week. Jessica?
Thanks, guys. The Park and Play Mobile Recreation Unit made its debut in October of 2023 and continues to circulate around the Denton area. If you're looking for some quality time with family and friends once it warms up, this offers something for everyone to have some fun in the sun. Let's take a look. Check out Park and Play this past weekend and see the local recreation of Denton. Let's take a closer look from Recreation Coordinator Jonathan Bell.
So the rec care, we do all of the child care, we do camps, we do after school, we do any kids' day off events from school, as well as our mobile recreation park and plays. We also cover that. So we come out to the parks, we bring our staff, we bring our games, and we bring recreation out to where there may not be quite as much.
The Park and Play truck, being previously an ambulance that was revamped by the city of Denton, has provided lots of fun for all ages and continues to provide access to outdoor activities in all areas of the city due to its mobility. I call it whimsy on wheels.
Our ultimate goal is to bring more recreation to the areas where there isn't quite as much. The city has what's called a 10-minute walk initiative, where they're within like 10 minutes walk to a park or maybe 5-minute drive to a rec center. It's somewhere where we're able to bring recreation out further to where areas aren't quite as close to where there is as much games, activities to get out, socialize, have fun.
Of course, I had to get myself involved and play a little bit of spike ball, and I had a blast. Check out their website for further events near you at discoverdenton.com.
Say whoever wants to come out and have fun, that's what we're here for. We're here to come out, have fun, have a great time.
For North Texas Television, I'm Jessica Qualley. If you want to check out Park and Play for yourself, their next pop-up is this Saturday at Sequoia Park. Make sure you guys bring a coat. That's all I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Jessica. A survivor of the 1999 Columbine High School shooting has passed away at the age of 43. Anne-Marie Hochhalter was 17 years old when two students opened fire at Columbine in Littleton, Colorado. Hochhalter was shot in the chest and back, which left her paralyzed from the waist down. In 2016, Hochhalter wrote on Facebook offering forgiveness to Sue Klebold, the mother of one of the shooters. A coroner said that Hochhalter's death was likely related to complications of paraplegia. However, the autopsy has not yet been released. According to the New York Times, Hochhalter has counseled other people with disabilities and other victims of gun violence prior to her death.
A jury found the rapper APAP Rocky not guilty after he was charged for 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. His partner, Grammy Award-winning singer Rihanna, was present at the courtroom during the proceeding. She was thrilled with the verdict. CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister has more on this.
Find the defendant, Rocky Mayers, not guilty.
A not guilty verdict sent rapper APAP Rocky leaping into the arms of superstar Rihanna. It's the end of a case that began in 2021 with a confrontation in the middle of Hollywood. Shots fired, prosecutors say, near the famed Pantages Theater. One of the men involved,
I put ASAP on my tab.
The Grammy-nominated rapper APAP Rocky. His family is world famous. His partner is singer and billionaire businesswoman Rihanna. The couple have 2 young children.
He doesn't get to be the big celebrity in a jury trial.
Prosecutors allege a deteriorating relationship between APAP Rocky, whose real name is Rakim Mayers, and former friend Terrell Efron, known as ASAP Relly, led to the confrontation. Prosecutors say Rocky fired 2 shots, one grazing Relly's knuckles. The defense says Rocky merely had a prop gun that fired blanks, which he was known to carry for security. No weapon was recovered, and police found no shell casings, until Relly says he returned to the scene to find 2 from a handgun.
Impossible for them to miss that. 7 officers, 20 minutes, searchlights, impossible.
If the defense position was the prop gun is correct, there should have been casings there for the prop gun. They weren't.
The defense paints Relly as a jealous man out for money. He also filed a civil suit seeking millions of dollars.
This isn't about justice for him. It's about a payout and a payback.
Rihanna herself, present in the courtroom several times with the couple's 2 children. Her name brought up during closing arguments. The defense pointing to an article the alleged victim sent to a friend.
Entitled, Rihanna Fears Heartbreaking Consequence of ASAP Rocky's Trial. And he sent it with a smiley face. A smiley face. This parasite is happy. If he can hurt that family.
It's a classic Hollywood courtroom battle, led by 2 high-profile lawyers. Prosecutor John Lewin, featured on HBO's The Jinx.
I was going to flee the country.
And Joe Tacopina, a New York defense attorney who rep President Trump for a time during his hush money trial. The pair creating plenty of courtroom theater.
He might want to stop.
I'm so threatened.
You should be, Joe.
But the unforgettable drama of this trial came at the very end.
Los Angeles home was reportedly burglarized last week. Police reported that suspects smashed a glass door and ransacked the home. Before fleeing the scene, it has not been confirmed if anything was stolen. Recently, there has been a trend of burglaries among celebrity homes, including athletes. Sources say the couple was not targeted.
It's a very exciting time for hockey fans right now.
I don't know a whole lot about hockey, so I'll let our sports anchor Adam C. fill us in on the details. Adam.
Thanks, guys. The four-nation face-off is becoming a soap opera, and the American Conference is having a busy day in the DFW area. I'll have the rundown for you after this break.
My bike is gone.
Stolen bikes are an epidemic sweeping college campuses across America.
What am I supposed to do?
It's quite simple. The We Mean Green Fund has partnered with the UNT Police Department to offer free bike locks to any UNT student with a bike. Just show up with your bike in tow and ask.
Now I'll never lose my bike ever again.
Enough worrying. Get your bike lock today.
Hi guys, the finals are set for the NHL Four Nations Face-Off. Tomorrow night, Team USA will take on Team Canada at TD Garden in Boston. In their first matchup, not only did the U.S. start 3 fights in 9 seconds, they also scored 3 goals to upset Team Canada for the United States' first international win against Canada since 2010. Now, this championship doesn't come without its drama. Canada forward Brandon Hagel took a dig at the U.S., stating that Canada is playing for their flag and not for their cameras. Hagel went on to insult Team USA's Kachuk brothers, initiating fights as part of their game plan. Speaking of cold, it's time to bundle up and pack the pit tonight as the Mean Green take on the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes in a game that holds massive tournament ramifications. North Texas is currently tied with UAB for second place in the American Conference standings and is 1 game behind number 21 Memphis with only 6 games remaining in the regular season. It will be the first time the two teams have met in Denton since March 6, 2014. Tip-off is scheduled for 7 p.m. and will be broadcast on ESPN+. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Adam. And remember to stay warm this week. Thank you for watching ntTV News at noon. I'm Amanda Villatoro.
Join us again tonight at 6 and tomorrow at noon here on North Texas Television.